watching is for you on my slow Friday night. We could take out our wheelchairs and get in a fight, and riding backwards down the Eastern Freeway on ramp at night. You're scared of being alone, yeah, I just might come if you were planning on going out of the day room and into the light. We could hold our bills, get life insurance paid, and then tear up our bills. And if you promise me, baby, then yeah, we'll take it easy. We'll take it easy on the easy way out, yeah. Have you ever tried to take the easy way out? Is there an easy way out? Yeah, the easy way out. Have you ever tried to take the easy way out? Is there an easy way out? Yeah, the easy way out.
Yeah, hey, so welcome to round 1 of 2017 ASRNZ GT3 Championship, guys. Good to have you on board, Davo.
Thanks, gentlemen. It's awesome to be here for the first round. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. As you can see, guys, we've got a huge field this season. We've got some sort of 31 registrations, so I suspect we'll see anything from 25 through 31 cars rolling up on the grid at any given round this season. I think the level this year will be a step up, and we've got some new players, so we don't really know what to expect from some of these guys with their speed.
Absolutely. So let's pick up on the action, eh? End of lap 1 there. We're coming into lap 2 here, into turn 1. Obviously,
Yeah.
chasing the Ningun racing car with Yuli. at the
Yuli,
wheel.
all the way from Japan.
All the way from Japan. In the Porsche.
Yes. Yeah, saw a strong registration of Porsche drivers, which obviously with the new release spec of the GT3 Porsche, I think we were always going to get some early registrations on that. So good to see a strong field of Porsches this year.
Absolutely, absolutely. Looks like he's just let BK slip past him on turn 1, and then Bear's used the power of the Nissan to slide past him down that first long straight. So he's obviously just settling into his position on track as we pick up, I think it's Mike 80, after readdressing an incident that we saw in lap 1 with Farmer there, which he readdressed. Looks like he's on fire there too with a bit of sideways action.
Yeah, early pick up of the throttle out of the left-hander at the bottom of the hill, because he's, I'm sure, probably pretty keen to get back into the action where he was. So,
Absolutely.
But good to see Mikey using the redress policy and sorting himself out.
For sure, for sure. Look, these two guys are quick guys, seasoned drivers. They're going to want to get back up the front pretty quickly. Look at this.
A little bit of rubbing action there, a little bit of line shifting there with the Audi on the outside, I believe, of Sid, who's a newcomer. This will be would it be his first full season?
Yeah, I think so. And look, Farmer was lucky not to end up in the same position as he was the lap before. Look at these guys bunch up on, I think it's Mikey's teammate Nev. This could get close. What are they going to do here?
Yeah, or there's a touch. Yeah, unfortunate, very unfortunate. Probably just a misperception of corner speed there.
Yeah.
Just gone away from that now. Just focusing on the new ride there of Aztec and the re-refined McLarens. Good to see the McLarens back this season with the new balance of performance working pretty well for them, actually.
Absolutely, and it looks like he's a bit of a sandwich between the two RTS cars of Steve Crossland and Jarkus, and both very quick. The Lamborghini's a fast car, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, two formidable drivers have shown their pace in seasons gone by. Actually, they'll be two guys to watch this season, I'm sure.
Totally, but look at Aztec there. He's definitely got that thing dialed in.
Yeah, it's hooked up.
I don't know whether Crossy's just sort of driving his race and his championship already so early. He's out. He's got to have a crack.
He's looking at redeeming that position by the look of it. He's probably been a little bit caught out and wants it back.
And looking from Jacques' car there, this is close too. Look at these two guys. These are, again, 2 seasoned drivers. These guys know their stuff. And
This is pretty willing in here. Oh, look, Aztec's picked up the curve there.
Oh, that's on. Oh, he'll be dirty.
Yeah, I don't think any amount of rebound settings would save you from that. That's a pretty vicious curve.
Yeah, and look, he's got to wait. He's got to wait for a clear rear entry there. Oh, that's cost him some time.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll bounce back. He'll be right.
Yeah. Maybe a little steam coming from the ears there, but it'll be interesting to see how he goes here. He'll have a hot set of rear tyres on that. Bit of gravel falling out of the car. It might just take a little while to recover. So
yeah, and he's just tucked in behind Mudgee. He's actually already got him around the outside.
Jeez, he's doing all right there. He's recovered well.
Mudgee, of course, one of our new season contenders, a sim racer from way back, but signed up over here at ASRNZ, so looking forward to racing with him this season.
Absolutely, and showing good pace too, Mudgee. So, and look at that. So we're looking out of the back of Jacques' car at the moment there with I think that's Glenn behind him in the BMW, who slipped back past Paps, and with the Aztec incidents, they've bunched them all up there a little bit. So.
Yeah, just looking back there as well, just looking at that lone Mercedes. I thought the old Silver Arrow would have had a couple more contenders this year, but Pat's been the lone driver in that Mercedes this season. Little surprise, but I'm sure you'll push it along pretty well.
Yeah, so look at that. That's end of lap 3, start of lap 4, and field well bunched there. Just battling it out together, those 4 cars. There's allowed Twiggles, obviously we can't even see him because he's taken off in the distance. Very close with BK and Charles. I think Charles and you got at the back there.
We got Ben Ryder there running the blue BMW, and once again another new driver pushing on real well.
He's talking about new drivers. Here we are looking out of the Josh V's car, another Porsche, signed Porsche, putting pressure on Paps. Oh, and doing the job too. He's rattled Paps there a little bit by the looks of it.
He has actually. Yeah. This is actually a father-son combination, I believe, come to us, and man, showing some serious pace.
Yeah, both good drivers, and will fit in well in the community and in the series, so one's to watch without a doubt. Perhaps looks like he wants his posse back, but
he does actually.
But
that Merc looks really tidy on the nose actually into the apex. It seems like it wants to hold a real tight line. Yeah, just sticking with the Porsche. I believe the Porsches are pretty handy in a straight line this year.
Oh yeah, that's fast stuff. Looks like he might have been tucked in. Oh, we've got a car off there. Who's that? Oh, that's Jacques in the RTS Lambo, one of the RTS Lambos. Oh, that's the end of the wall hard, gentlemen.
Yeah, look,
what's going on
word
there?
just come through that he actually picked up an inside or outside curb by the sound of it.
Yeah, look,
I'm not sure whether we might get a replay on that.
Yeah, no, that's not looking tidy. The bonnet's up. That's a well-damaged car. God, he's hit the wall hard. He's definitely hit the wall. Look, and with the hot tyres, he's done the right thing there. He's let the boys past. Obviously struggle with that as the car settles down into... And, oh, look, here we go.
I think he's
allowed...
He's still nursing a set of very hot rear tyres,
definitely, and that's allowed the McLaren of Aztec to range right back onto him really quickly, so this battle could go on for some time. I can see these two guys just fighting it out.
Oh, that's a handy bit of driving from both those guys.
Absolutely.
There. To run side by side through that part of the track commands a lot of respect.
A little bit of a touch there.
There might have been a bit of a rub there actually.
one thing with this field, all the boys being so equally paced, little mistakes like that, or even just that little up there, possibly in that corner, it just bunches the field up. You can see how all the boys behind him are quite close to him, and the slightest mistake, and there's positions lost. You know, there's just no two ways about it. Oh, here we go. We're picking up on the replay here. This is the Jacques incident.
Oh, right, we are too. Absolutely.
He's gone a little bit wide. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he has. He's picked up a bit of the curb on the outside. That's a big impact.
He's hit that hard.
Yeah, well done to our camera boys, actually, picking that back up and giving us that feed, because that's a monster moment.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm surprised the car's still driving as well as he's given the impact there. He's gone from one side of the track and actually hit the wall on the other as well, and what a ride.
Yeah, it's a bit of Italian quality in it. It's probably a good thing they put the engine in the back of that.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. Here
we got Twiggles, mate. So absolute clean set of heels. This guy will be one to watch this year.
Absolutely. Freakishly fast, and obviously with the boys behind him battling so hard for the other positions, it's just look at the gap he's got on him. That's a wholesale gap. Crossy in second, Glenn in third.
Yeah.
Who we got here? Ash B, Paps coming in there.
Yeah, Paps, and then Steve Melling there. Steve-O. BK. Young Charles B. Look at this field. I mean, you know, we could sit on these camera angles for such a long time now with the size of these fields, Davo. It's just phenomenal. We've just had such a good response to the start of this season.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, obviously, ASR's had to cap their registration for the series at 30, as and there were still more guys trying to sign up. So, here we go, another little incident there with.
So that was Aztec, probably just running a little deep. Probably brakes are probably quite warm at this point, pressing on. I think guys are probably starting to get their head around maybe a splash of fuel and some tyres coming up at this point. Guys be looking at maybe an undercut, or certainly the trainer thought will be starting to head towards what sort of pit strategy guys are going to run relative to their pace and what's going on, because I would think at this point the track's probably starting to grip up a little.
Oh yeah, and look, I'm surprised at the pace of Jacques' car for that. It's look at this side by side into one of the fastest corners on the track. Probably not Jacques' favourite corner too. At the top. Oh, look at that! Oh, no wonder he pulled back out of that. He just crashed there a couple of laps ago. That is quick. Oh, we got another car off.
Yeah, hey, this is Rob. He's done a stunning job this season to present this Ferrari with a Valentino Rossi styled livery, monster VR46 car. Looks absolutely
fantastic. Here we go. We'll cut back to the replay, see what happened there. Oh, he's got it really sideways on the exit there.
Yeah, actually, and Mudgee sort of jumped in on the run there, capitalised on the run.
Yep, and he's just sort of forced the issue a little bit without actually getting up beside him, and I think he's just distracted him from his line there, hasn't it? Oh, that was close. It's lucky he only just brushed the wall there. Back into Aztec's car, looking out of the back at Jacques. Like I said, this battle, I could see this thing going on the whole race. These guys have got the bit between their teeth. They know they're contenders for the championship, and they're racing hard.
And hey, look, he's pushing hard, all right. He's coming in there. I suspect that the duration between the time the throttle comes off and the brake gets picked up is quite short, given the amount of unburnt fuel coming out the back of that McLaren.
Yeah, absolutely. And just talking about pit stops there, gentlemen, look, here we go. We've got Jacques. No doubt with the damage, he's looking to get in there early and maybe do a bit of a repair on that. So
repair work, absolutely.
So it'll be interesting to see how the pit stops pan out there.
So Nige coming through there. So he's in the green coloured, the lighter of the two green Ferraris. He's the second of the Pioneer Ferraris this season, teamed up with Steve-O this year.
Yes.
There'll be another strong showing.
Yes, Stephen mentoring Nige there a little and trying to, extract a little bit more pace from the driver. So Interesting to see how he goes this year.
It's a pretty quick stop coming from Jarks there. I'm not sure how much those guys would have repaired that bodywork on that car. Just looking at the length of stop.
Yep.
Be interesting to watch his pace for the second stint of this race. Is JB looks like NZL JB there, another guy to come back from a bit of a sabbatical of sim racing and join up with ASRNZ, and he was looking like he was actually going to make a move down the inside into turn 1 on Aaron McElroy, who's driving one of the new Porsches. He's one of our drivers who's actually running full motion. So he'll be having a good time on this track, especially if he picks up a couple of curbs here and there.
Oh, absolutely. It'll be a wild ride, I'm sure. And apparently there's a few boys running full motion sims. Is that right, gentlemen?
I believe there is. I think there's a couple there. I think there was potential of more, but yeah, we'll yet to see what's coming there. Who's this we got coming in the pits now? We got a fair bit of pit action up the back there, Davo.
Yes, we do. Who's this coming out now? Which BMW is that? Can you see that? I'm not sure who that was, but yeah.
I didn't catch that one.
No, I didn't catch the number on that.
I think it was Glenn actually. If that was was that BK just coming out there?
Yep.
Yeah, I suspect it could have been. Yeah, it could have been Glenn by the look of it. And we've got a gang of cars coming now. We've got Rob. We've got the second of the Red Bull Porsches, which could be Gordon. Is that Yuli there?
Yuli in the Nen gun car.
Yep.
I noticed
Aaron.
I noticed a lot of the Porsches there pitted at once.
Yes.
I don't know whether that's something to do with their tyre wear on this particular track or their fuel burn or whatever, but there was quite a few Porsches there all at once in the pits. There's Grim in the R35 just coming through too. Beautiful looking car, well presented. There's Mikey coming out of the pits. Grim unfortunately got tangled up in a little bit of an earlier incident on lap 1 with BK, which actually spun him around, lost a hell of a lot of positions and has just got himself back on board there nicely. So
yeah, good to see Grim back actually. I actually caught up with Grim in the off season personally actually, and he expressed his interest in getting back in the seat, and I'm glad to see him back, and I understand that Hazole and Glenn actually managed to convince him to paint their cars this season, so that was good of him. And like I said, good to see him back. It's been a long time since we've seen him out on track, so good to have him back. Another guy to mention there, just left the pits, was Jeffro. Jeffro's driving a Audi this season, first season up with us at ASRNZ, and he's got another stunning looking paint job. He's got the General Lee thing going on.
The General Lee theme, yes, I noticed that. He picked the colour perfectly. The car's, again, another beautifully presented livery, so be interesting to see how he goes this year.
So here comes Glenn through now. Looks like Crossy is just coming out the pits as well. So that'll be a battle that could pursue a little bit further on. Steve-O.
I haven't seen just Steve-O on his way out there too, and Charles, and the Black Audi is Sid, and we've got Aztec. I haven't seen Twiggles come in yet.
Actually, no.
Okay, so he's going the long haul on the first stint there by the looks of it. Bear Grylls in one of the beautiful GoPro Nissans there.
Yeah, stunning looking car.
Absolutely. I'd say that's Haz just coming out in the other SP Team Beamer cars. Here's Farmer in the other GoPro R35.
Yeah, super aggressive looking front on those R35s. They do look the part.
Yep. One more R35 in the field. This is Simo's Racing from Rockhampton in Queensland, Australia. He's not quite on the pace in this first round. He's sort of struggling with the R35 here, but still making a showing. And one to watch throughout the season.
Absolutely, yeah. He generally, out of anybody that's driven those Nissans, is shown to be a strong contender.
Yeah.
He gets a grip on that turbo boost off the corners, which I know a lot of guys have struggled in the past, and Kenny seems to harness that quite
He
well.
does. He does it well. Well, in real life, he's a dirt track racer, so you'd expect that. Here we go. Twiggles has just done a amazingly quick pit stop there.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
sure that I'm not. I think that could have been just fuel by the look of it.
Ah, that was quick, and Paps has come in the Mercedes there. Yeah, well, yes. Well, just looking at the time, the Merc sitting on the jacks there. That the Twiggles car was very short pit stop. Here comes Nige in the other Pioneer car. And Paps comes out right on. Oh, this with Josh V.
Josh V. This battle was ensuing before the pit stops, I believe. So
Yep.
good to see that nothing's really changed there.
No, Josh has just had a bit of a moment there. He's a little bit rattled. It's allowed Paps to actually just slide in front of him there.
It looks like Pep's actually just run a bit wide into turn 2 there, and has probably given Josh a bit of a sniff back actually. So I'd say this will go all the way down to the braking zone into 3. Yeah, it has.
It's a drag race. And listen to that Merc. What a sound.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's a fantastic track. It's a great way to start the season with. I think a lot of the drivers know it. It drives really well, conducive to good racing, lots of overtaking, good big hard braking areas. So
Yeah, it's got a bit of everything. Like coming up to where the boys are now, this is really a Monza style parabolica right-hander where it's a long delay on the throttle. With a very fast section after it, and if you can get out of there hard on the throttle early, you certainly make some gains to back end towards the right-hander at the end.
for sure.
Once again, looks like we had. I'd say this is possibly BK.
This is BK. This is a couple of moves I think we missed in the pit break there, and the two Red Bull Porsches both having big braking moves on a couple of the boys in the break there. So. But not quite making them stick, either of them. So it's just they've got the pace, but they just got to put it all together. And what have we picked up here? Back in the Sharks car. That car's well damaged, gentlemen. Look at that thing. It is well battered on the front.
It is that bonnet. I'm wondering if there was possibly a little concern about that bonnet dislodging at any point, given how much it's flapping around.
And I'm sure Aztec can smell the blood, the Lamborghini blood.
Be interesting to see how aerodynamically it pulls up. We know the Lambos are quick in a straight line anyway, but Aztec's look like he's just picked up a little bit too much curve on the exit of the final corner, which has potentially compromised his run down the straight here, but we'll see how he looks into one if we stick with him.
Gone for a track cam there, watching the boys into the braking area.
Yeah, beautiful shots, lots of fire, lots of ambient fuel.
Yeah. And still a well-packed bunch of cars there, really. There's not too much between them. Again, the slightest mistakes and there's positions lost. We're looking out of the back of BK's car here. Actually, this is as the boys range up on him.
Yeah, there's no denying the sound of that Porsche.
Oh, and the sound of the Porsche in AC at the moment is just glorious. It's beautiful. They've nailed it.
So would this Porsche be running the Fonseca pipes, if you like to say, or would this be a set of factory Porsche pipes on there?
I think it might have the Fonseca pipes on it. Actually, now you mentioned it, gentlemen. I think it has.
Yeah, it's a nice sound for sure.
It does. It pops, and it just really brings out that note of the flat six at full roar. So here we go. Come back into this big parabolic. Look at the different lines on all these three cars here.
Yeah, that McLaren looks handy. I think Aztec's probably feeling quite comfortable through there at the minute. Obviously, everyone's got relatively fresh rubber on at this point, so we'll see how big these brakes are down here.
I still feel that Jacques is backing off a little bit more than he should in that corner, because he's still a little bit edgy after the lap 2 or 3 there incident.
Did once bitten, twice shy.
Oh, hell yes. And look at them, geez, it's still ranging up. Even though they're battling, they're still really reeling in BK here. Oh, they're going to really... Oh, they've caught him well in a bad spot there.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see how this Lambo goes against this Porsche down the straight, given the damage, or whether he can still get it done.
Yeah, well, he's in the right position to give it a crack.
And Peps is still working over Josh here.
And look at Stephen and Charles there, locked in battle. Look at these 3.
So there you go. He did get the move done by the look of it. No, not yet, but he's thereabouts. BK just running a little wide off of turn 1. It actually pays the way Aztec actually was looking for a 2-for-1 then. But
he was. Jacques was well covering his line though. He's seen him coming, so he wasn't giving anything away.
So.
Absolutely.
But looking at this at Game On, mate, I'd say if the cameras stick here for a little bit, there'll be something unfold here. There'll be a move coming on here sooner or later. Both guys looking like they've got a lot of trust, actually.
Absolutely. Look at the glowing discs on the McLaren. It's well handy under brakes.
Just a little stab of the brake from Jacques there, entering that right-hand corner there. It must be just to settle the nose.
Yeah, just to tuck that.
He's possibly suffering from a little bit of understeer on entry with that bonnet the way it is.
Oh, yes, yeah,
so
without
he
a doubt.
could be just looking just to settle the nose on the entry of the corner.
And he will struggle through this corner because of it. And look at that, it's he's got a bit... he got a little bit of tail there, and he's touched Aztec there. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, hard into the wall too.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate movement there. I just think he was a little wide. I think Aztec had to run, and I think at that pace it should be very hard to roll out of any of that for both those guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're back to the and Josh fight, Dave, and I tell you what, nothing's changed, mate. They're still at it.
They are. They're well at it, and luckily they've got a little bit of space between them and this battle going on between Stephen and Charles, because they've got their own little fight going on. I'm sure that's probably holding Stephen back from this battle a little bit, because he's just keeping an eye on his mirrors. The Merc's going to have a bit of a crack on the... Jesus, look at the brakes.
He's looking for an outside move. That's a huge move under brakes. I'll be interested to see where he places the car for turn 2. Might look for a switchback. No, he's going to run the outside line again. That thing has got some serious brakes, and Peps knows it. He is certainly pushing the envelope down into the zones there and hanging there.
Oh, and Josh not giving anything away. Well-disciplined driving from Josh. Knows what the Porsche can do. Look at this. Another drag race down. Oh, that's close.
Oh, that's so close. He's looking for an outside line into this one now. I just... Phenomenal how this Peps is making this Mercedes live on the outside, and equally so with Josh, giving him well enough racing room and holding the car on a tighter line. Brilliant.
Great battle. Jeez, that's good to watch.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to stick with this for a little while.
Yeah, I think this is where the action's at right now. I get the impression that Peps' car at the minute is slightly in a better place. So he's positioning the car on the entry really where he wants at the moment. I just noticed he went far left before they come into that right-hand parabolica style corner there, just so that he could certainly straight up the exit. And it's going to put him in good stead for the bottom end of the straight here. So it looks like here's a move from Charles on Steve. Well done, clean move.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Steve-O gave him the room.
I think he conceded there a little bit, just left that just enough space without giving it away.
Yeah, he's a smart racer, Steve-O. He'll know which, when's the right time to battle and pick his battles wisely. He knows it's a long season. It's an 18-round season this season one 2017, so there's plenty of time to pick your fights.
Absolutely. And I suppose with Charles being new to the series for ASR, he's a bit of an unknown, and I'm sure Stephen's just they're feeling that sort of stuff out. Look at the slow-mo head. Look at the grip on these cars. Good, solid connection with the road. Brilliant.
Yeah, very little movement. They just seem like they're quite stuck through that corner. It was a beautiful shot.
As we pick up Steve Crossland here in the RTS Lambo, which I think is in second position or third position. I'm not quite sure there actually where he's at. But all out on his own and just solid as.
I think right now he's possibly running third. He could be in second. But there's certainly a lot of breathing room, front and rear. He's doing a great job. He's well in his zone by the look of it.
And Crossy, being a real-life racer himself, just knows what to do in these situations. Just hit the numbers, hit your apexes, look after your tyre, and the positions will come. So he's onto it.
Absolutely.
Here we are. So Charles has passed Stephen back there and ranging up on this battle. This ding dong.
You see what I mean here? You see how just can see there, Davo, that perhaps has put the car on the outside on the way in to hold a tidal line, to run shallow out, and allows him to pick up the throttle a bit harder. So he's really working Josh over at this point of time. He's, and I'm sure that Porsche's got its strong points, and there's potential for maybe perhaps just to see that Porsche's really wide at this point. But certainly points for Peps to maybe tag on and think this isn't the time, but he's certainly looking for his opportunities.
Oh, but yeah, and I totally agree. And Josh just unfazed by it all, really, in the Porsche. Like you said, he knows it's stretch. Look at this, they're coming up really close here. This is gonna be tight. Oh,
mate, that is a stunning move around the outside. He's run a little bit deep.
Merck's run deep. Oh, that's a shame. Josh is left in the room. Charles wants a bit of this. You can see it coming.
Oh, mate, this is on. Down here, this is on, because realistically, Charles has got the optimum line there.
Oh, yes, and he's picked up the slip on the Porsche. This is a three-way drag race. Oh, listen to him. Across the line. Oh, three manufacturers just wailing across the line there.
And of course, Steve-O's sitting in the clutches here. He's just waiting for this to come back to him.
He is.
He's using no more tyre than he needs to right now. And look at that little bobble there from the mid corner.
Yep.
Would be enough for Steve to have a half a sniff down here.
Yeah, and he is. Oh, this is a good four-way battle here. This could go anywhere. The boys up the front there are fighting so tooth and nail between them.
Here we go. Peps has finally shifted from the outside, moves to the inside, and looks like he's got it. I know he's actually still maintaining position from that part before by the look of it, and he's looking comfortable actually right now. So who's that just up there in front of them?
I think that might be one of the back markers actually. Gentlemen, I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, being this far through, I suspect we would catch a few guys. The pace has been really good by the field by the look of it, and
there's only about three laps to go or something here, so these guys. Oh,
it's as close as you want to be.
Oh, mate, that was really a touch, and what a place to do it. This is on for young and old.
I tell you what, those Ferraris seem to get off the corner as good as anything this season.
Charles has done really well because he started well down the pack, and he's really, that car's come on really well through the race and is showing some serious pace here now, and he wants a bit of what's going on up front here. Here we go. We're looking out of the back of the get lap car. Look at this last turn.
So I think that's been either Ben Perry or Aaron McElroy. I'm not sure who that is.
I think so. That's one of the green.
But doing a stunning job of just staying out of the boys' way.
given that he's getting pretty well muscled by the three of these boys at the moment.
Yeah, a real angry Pax just dispatched him there, so he did a fine job.
He did do a fine job there. Yeah, look at the way that those three cars in front of are just so
looking
solid.
like he's just jumping off the racing line.
Oh, he's Stephen through. Oh, and is that Sharks?
That's Jarks.
Jarks
Has made his way to the
up.
back of Steve-O.
So it's just turned into a five-way battle now. Jarks is dragged. Well done by the Porsche driver there to preempt that and get off the line. Let these fast guys through. Jarks is going to have a crack here.
Look at the speed of the Lamborghini.
Amazing.
That thing is phenomenal. Steve-O won't give this up easy though, mate. I know this guy from way back, and I'll tell you what, he fights for every inch that he'll get, mate.
He's done well there.
He won't give it away.
He's done well there. He's just held it out just long enough, and as we pick up, I think this is Glenn in one of the Team Beamer SP cars, and he's been chasing down Twiggles from way back.
Yeah, I understand
on
this
the final
was
lap
like
here.
a 12-second margin, and the word was actually that Twiggles' tyres were unavailable at the time. So I don't know whether there's a communication breakdown or some sort of failure there, but he only managed to grab fuel, and it looks like he's really managed these tyres well to be in this position, and obviously Glenn's car looking like it's got a lot better tyre on it.
Big lock up by Glenn coming into that last big braking stop there. This is the last lap. There's only a couple of corners to go, and he is on fire. Look, can he get this? Because that McLaren is untidy. Look at it, way out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, possibly a little too late, but
too late.
An effort to be commended, from both guys. I mean, to run a tyre for 40 minutes is pretty phenomenal.
Close finish there. Obviously, Twiggles had a short stop. Hence the tyre issue. Look at these boys. This is going to go down.
I've really enjoyed this battle, Davo, with the Paps and Josh. This has gone on for 4 months, mate. These guys, I've got an idea these guys will go at it the whole season. Look at this. He's still thinking about a half chance.
He's going to give it a crack here. Has the Porsche got it? That Porsche's got a good run on him.
Photo finish.
My God. Rick, get the cameras out. We're going to have a look at that one.
Yeah, we'd have to have a look at that.
Because I couldn't pick that. I couldn't pick that up off the footage. And here we go. We're just going to drop back here to another little battle a little bit further back, which is, what have we got? Bear Grylls, Yuli and Nige. This is close too. Yuli's just all over the back of the R35.
Good to see Yuli back actually, and this is a top effort from Yuli, because this guy, based out of Japan, this is quite an effort for him to do this, so we really appreciate him turning up and giving it his level best.
Absolutely, and what a finish from Nige there, mate. Nearly pulled the Nengun Porsche back there. There's old Mikey playing up across the line.
That'd be a characteristic Mike 80 spin at the finish
line.
I
think so. Wouldn't be the same without it. As the field comes through, there you go. Look at that, Grim beating Farmer over the line in the one of the R35s there.
Hey, that's a big name too. Like I had the privilege of seeing Farmer in action and on track in real life last year, and the guy's a freak behind the wheel of a kart. So certainly, he's a big name. He's a bit like Steve Crossland, where if you tick these guys off in race trim, mate, you're doing something special.
Yeah, it's definitely another real life racer that we have in the series, and definitely no slouch, Mr. Farmer. So. Yeah, that I'm sure Grim will be chuffed after just crossing that line in front of him there. As we get a few of the last guys running across there, I think that was Nev Roberts, who's brought the car home in one piece, which is awesome as well.
Yeah, I'd just like to mention too, I suppose, thanks to you, Davo, and to all the supporters of ASRNZ this season, those who are with us and been with us, and those of you who are just joining us. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to watch, subscribe to, I believe it'll be Peposa Productions will be the lead producer for this material, so we thank them. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to stay with us. Cheers, guys.
Absolutely. Thanks, gentlemen. It's been an awesome race, and I'm sure we'll pick up a few more races throughout the season. And yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. I'm looking forward
Mate,
to
it's going to
it.
be huge. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, look, if race one was anything to go by, it's going to be a ding dong. So we're going to love it. It's good.
Yeah. Don't forget to follow the website, guys. Click on asrnz.co.nz and you can keep up with the action as far as points tables, lap times. Hell, even jump on TS, catch up with the boys. Thanks, guys.
See you, boys.